This final bout between two hungry fighters practically saved Dana White's entire organization from collapsing. Everything the UFC had been trying to build was hanging by a thread, and that weight landed squarely on the shoulders of Stephan Bonnar and Forrest Griffin. The fight was broadcast on national TV, which meant this wasn't just another matchup. It was the last desperate shot at survival, the final chance for the sport to explode into the mainstream. And these two ordinary blue-collar guys stepped into the cage and unleashed something ferocious. For casual viewers, people who barely cared about martial arts, it looked like two wild cavemen trying to smash each other's faces into dust. It wasn't polished technique or tactical chess. It was intensity, chaos, and raw heart. The opening round drained both men completely. Every exchange looked like it could be the last. Every punch carried the weight of a promotion fighting off bankruptcy. When the horn sounded, Griffin collapsed on his stool, breathing like he had just sprinted through fire. Bonnar wasn't in much better shape. Millions watching at home were asking the same thing. What happens now? They weren't just watching a fight, they were witnessing a survival story. And then round two started. And these maniacs didn't slow down for even a heartbeat. They kept hammering each other with relentless combinations, ignoring the fatigue, ignoring the pain, focused solely on breaking the other guy's will. Dana White, standing cage side, looked like he had just found oxygen after years of suffocating. To the average viewer, this wasn't MMA, it was a shockwave, a moment where the sport suddenly made sense. Bonnar later recalled, "I felt the whole crowd roaring around us, and I thought, damn, we must be putting on something insane." And he was right. Even though he ultimately lost the decision, dropping to his knees in frustration after the announcement, there was no real loser that night. Everyone watching witnessed something unforgettable. That fight didn't just entertain, it rewrote the future of the UFC, dragged it out of the grave, and turned two regular dudes into legends. And for the fans glued to their screens, it became the moment they fell in love with the sport forever.